Alright, what is happening, everybody? We are officially live on air. My name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire. This is where we dominate the crypto markets. So it goes without saying, if you want to dominate with us, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. But I want to welcome everybody to today's Sunday edition of the live stream. Thank you all for taking the time out of your weekend to be here with me to go over, most importantly, the Bitcoin price, but of course the whole entire crypto market as a whole. We have a lot to cover in today's live stream. We're going to be covering some recent innovations, updates happening with some altcoin projects. We'll be taking a look at the price charts. We'll be going over the news, and we'll also be taking a look at some on-chain analysis so we know what the big boys, the big players are up to, so that we can play the game like they do. So of course, we always try to play from a position of strength. So we're going to be doing, nothing's changing. We're going to be playing from a position of strength, taking a look at exactly what's going on, seeing how we can make some gains, of course. So let's wait for some people to go ahead and join into the live stream. Currently have one viewer right now, whoever that is right now. I want to thank you for joining me. I don't care if I have 0 viewers. I will still be here every single Sunday coming at you live. All right. So let's switch the screen over. There we go. Very nice. All right, so first things first, let's wait for some more people to get in here. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at the market cap as a whole so that we can get a broad scope of exactly what is going on right now. So Bitcoin is currently trading at $34,220, and Bitcoin dominance still right at 44.7%. Not much has changed really. We have Ethereum trading again at $2,126. So ETH had a very strong recovery from hitting that $1,700 demand zone. Let's take a look at today's top gainers. We do have some altcoins ripping up. We have Quant, $93. Quant is it's under the radar for sure. It's a very strong altcoin project, and it's been making jumps up in the market cap ranking while everything else seems to be asleep. So we also have AMP, Titan Swap. We got Zilliqa up 9%, THETA, T-Fuel, we got Helium. Also, where's FET? I know FET was up pretty good today. It's up like 15-16% if I'm not mistaken. So Fetch.ai is a project that I've talked about a decent amount here in this channel. I am very bullish on FET. Yeah, it's up 12% today. I don't know why it's not showing in the top gainers, but regardless, FET's up 12% today. And basically, they are working for to make AI integrated into our everyday life on the blockchain. And they have some very big partnerships, global partnerships with some very big corporate companies. And it is a coin that I expect to have a crazy, crazy run up when the next altcoin season does start. Right now, whales are buying up the float. We can see that some retail is now getting involved as well, with price up 12% today. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at the technicals in a little bit, but FET on my radar. If you guys want to do your own research, I strongly recommend it as a project to look into. Now, taking a look at today's top losers, we have Telcoin down 10%, Comp 10%, Axie. We're going to be taking a look at some NFT games today as well, because NFTs are really the catalyst right now for a bull cycle in August. So we have a lot to discuss today. Thorchain hacked for the 3rd time this previous week, this time for an $8 million loss. So Thorchain is getting battered, but it's still number 84 in market cap, $3.33. And honestly, what Thorchain is doing is absolutely critical, a cross-chain decentralized exchange. We're going to be able to swap Bitcoin for Monero. For any cryptocurrency, any blockchain, you can swap assets back and forth. It's going to be like the Uniswap for all chains, for all cryptocurrencies. And that is critical because obviously, you know, with regulations and these new laws being implemented, it's going to make it hard to trade your crypto on a centralized exchange without really having any rights or privacy. So with that being said, Thorchain is giving power back to the people in that sense. Let's take a look at the chat, see if anybody's here. We got Rigoberto in the house. Rigoberto, what's going on, my brother? Thank you for being here. We got 7 viewers currently and 3 likes. Let's bring that up to 7 viewers and 7 likes. So if you're watching this right now, go ahead and smash that like button. Getting back to the subject at hand, the graph, that's your Google indexing on the blockchain strong project. It's being pretty much slept on right now, but I mean, as a long-term investment, graph, very good project, Polygon, etc. So, top gainers, top losers, a lot going on. With that being said, let's hop on over to Twitter. I want to share some Twitter wisdom with you today, this time from Secrets of Crypto. Secrets is a legendary altcoin trader. Puts out a lot of free alpha on Twitter, definitely an account worth following. So Secrets today, or yesterday, he said, the crypto game is simpler than you think. Have a plan. We talk about having a plan a lot here on Crypto Empire. Know the markets will be many trillions higher in the future. That goes without saying. Dollar cost average, high quality altcoins while they're cheap right now. Of course, they can go lower, but right now compared to where they were, down 60, 70, 80%, 80% off is cheap, 70% off is cheap, right? Shave off profits as they go up. Don't let influencers sway you from your plan. That is critical. No one can predict short-term prices. That last part is also very critical. So Secrets is saying a lot here in this short tweet. Don't let influencers sway you from your plan. So let's really contextualize this for a second, because we live in a world where most of us are consumers. I talk about this every week, right? We have people on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, Twitter, whatever social media platform. It's all derived to get your attention on a certain subject. And these people, I'm not going to step on anybody's toes. I will never talk bad about anybody directly here. But basically, these people just talk about garbage projects to get views, likes, clicks, attention, etc. And it's very easy to fall victim and have this like get rich quick mentality, but it's super critical to have your plan in place and dollar cost average into those strong altcoin projects. And a lot of times your favorite, TikTok influencers are not going to be bringing up the solid projects. They're going to be talking about SHIB, SafeMoon, and Doge. And we don't talk about that here for obvious reasons. We believe in strong fundamental projects that are changing the world for the better with blockchain technology. So don't let these clowns talk you into buying Bonfire or Fox token or whatever it is nowadays that all the TikTok kids are getting into. And the last part, no one can predict the short-term prices. Okay, so obviously I'm a trader. I do my technical analysis. I share it with my Telegram group. I share it with my Discord subscribers. I share it right here on my YouTube channel. But we need to understand that this is speculation and we are playing the odds of probabilities. And for a trader, you need to play the probability in your favor, and to do that, you need an edge in the market. That is why I teach supply and demand zones and why I teach Fibonacci price retracements and using Fibonacci extension levels as profit targets, because it is a clear, concise way to go about trading. It's not random. I'm not throwing darts at a board. It is a calculated approach to have success in the markets. And in order to have success over the long term, sorry, I gotta mute this Telegram. So in order to have success over the long term, we need to always be taking a calculated approach to the market. Let me make sure, yeah, you guys can see that. So super important. Secrets, thank you for sharing the wisdom with us. Go ahead and follow Secrets of Crypto if you guys want some free alpha on Twitter. All right, let's take a look at what's happening in chat. We got, Thorchain got hacked twice in 8 days, Brendan. Thanks for being here, brother. We got Jan as well. What's up, Jan? And we got Dre saying smash the like, family. That's absolutely right. Go ahead and smash that like button. All right, guys, we got some hype in the chat. Let's go, fam. All right, so let's move on to our Bitcoin technical analysis. Let me just clean this up a little bit. So this is Bitcoin on the daily chart. So we did have a nice, beautiful reversal right here at the $29,500 level. Now, if you guys are in my free Telegram group, you would know that over here, I did say on July 19th, BTC is inching closer to our levels. Remember how retail turns mega bullish at resistance and bearish at support. Right now, price is at support. We're still in the range. So I'm saying, like, I outlined this box saying it's not a bad idea to take a long right here. What do you have it? Right at the 88.6 Fibonacci retracement level is where price actually did go ahead and turn around. So that is what I mean by having an edge in the marketplace. This wasn't a random trade. We draw it out ahead of time. Okay, sorry about this, guys. This is driving me a little crazy. Let me mute this chat. So what happened here, we took a calculated approach to the market. We drew our fib levels. We know that this is the support that needs to hold. We see that the 88.6 is right here near support at 29,600. So we can say with a higher degree of probability that price is going to turn around here. So what do? We put our stop loss beneath the range lows. So if we're wrong, we get stopped out. Our losses are minimized. And then you wait for price to play out. And as you can see, we have 4 green daily candles in a row right now. So also, on the bigger picture, so this 50% retracement over here, let me get rid of it. So it's where this yellow line is. Sorry if you guys can't really see this chart too well. So basically right here, this 50% retracement, as you can see, we tested it with this 1 candle wick, then we formed a daily demand level right here at about $32,000. And this is right at the 50% retracement. We had some trouble bursting through it, but then 2 days ago we had a huge bullish engulfing candle to get us through the 50% retracement of this move here. Let me measure this so you guys see what I'm looking at. A 50% retracement of 36,600 down to 28,600 about. So now what we can go ahead and do, we clean this up. We can take the overall bigger trading range and see where that 50% retracement is. And as we can see, that is right here at $35,000, pretty much exactly. Yeah, 35K is that next 50% retracement. And also, as we can see, it is a pretty obvious support resistance flip level as well. Reason why I say that, if we take a look, just looking at the chart, look at all these candle wicks. If I draw a horizontal line, look at all the candle wicks right here at the 35K level. Obviously, this is an area of importance because also, I mean, it's been rejected, right? We had a breakout. Pretty much, we tried to break out right here of the 35K level. We got rejected, right? We retraced. We took another crack at it. False breakout, broke down again. Another try, we failed to close above the 35K, and that's where we got decimated down to 29K. So now we're approaching this 35K level again. I do expect us to break this resistance, but be wary of a pullback and a retest. So that's what we have coming up right now for Bitcoin in the shorter term, 35K. We can drop this down to a 4-hour. See these false breakouts like I was talking about. But ultimately, I do expect a test of the supply zone up here at the $40,000 price levels. This is what I am expecting. Now, you know, the title of this live stream is that the bulls have taken back control, and that's not entirely the case right now because we'll zoom it back out to the daily. Like, look, we're still in a very big trading range, and yes, we bounced off of the bottom of the range, which is to be expected. But we have a lot of work to do, and it's definitely possible that when we get back up here to the 40K levels again, that we get rejected and we see another test of the range lows. So we're nowhere near out of the woods right now for Bitcoin. We need to be taking a cautious approach. But with that being said, it's always important to look at what the big players are doing, the whales. What is smart money doing? So we can take a look at this article. CryptoPotato.com is actually a site that I've been on quite a bit recently. I like their articles compared to some other sites out there. Pretty much the same thing, same stuff, but they have some good content. Regardless, this article posted on July 22nd is taking an in-depth analysis into this one whale wallet address that pretty much holds billions of dollars of Bitcoin. And this article is all about talking about what this whale address is doing. So basically, they have been selling the top. As we can see here, they go over the transactions. So according to BitInfo charts, this whale entity has been quietly accumulating Bitcoin from 30K to 39K after selling between 54 and 63K. So this one address with like $3 billion of Bitcoin You can track it. It's all open on blockchain analytics. You can see that they sold at 54 to 63K and they're buying at 30 to 39K. So if this is what like one of the third largest wallets in all of Bitcoin is doing, it might be safe to say that they have a general idea of what's going on, and it might be a smart idea to follow their lead, right? They clearly have a strategy. So as of now, the third largest Bitcoin wallet holds $3.67 billion, which is quite a bit of money, if I do say so myself. So basically, they are buying the range lows after selling the top. So if whales are buying down here, price is failing to break beneath the $30,000 level. Well, that goes right along the strategy here that I've been saying at Crypto Empire, which is to continue to dollar cost average into Bitcoin at these range low levels. Even right now, 34K is super cheap compared to where we're going. Bitcoin will be well over $100,000 at the end of the year. So if you have $10,000 you want to invest, I would recommend buying in batches of $500. And then obviously if you want to get into altcoins as well, that's up to you how you want to diversify your investments. But realistically, one thing I actually do want to cover, if we look at Secret's account again, is he has pretty much the altcoin season flow chart. It's one of his best tweets. Yeah, I should have had it open beforehand. Sorry, I just thought of it right now. But basically, Secrets talks about how in order for altcoin season to start, Bitcoin money needs to, here it is. So for phase 1 of altcoin season, flow of money moves into Bitcoin, causing price surges. So I don't think we're quite there yet, right? We pretty much just went through this entire cycle, and now we have to restart again. So now I do expect Bitcoin to have for its dominance to really pick up. We can take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, and we can take a look on the daily, and we can see over here, I believe this is the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level from the bottom to the top. Price is failing to break this level, and honestly it looks like this is going to get smashed to the upside. Right now, reason I say this is a good lesson if you guys are still learning technical analysis, or a good refresher if you guys are already well diverse in your skills. Basically, this is such a textbook bullish chart pattern where I expect price to break to the upside. We are making higher lows. We made this low, we made a higher low, we made a higher low, and we have this horizontal resistance level. So what this is called an ascending triangle, and this is extremely bullish. So I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to have a big burst. Just looking from this chart, it's pretty much screaming at me that it's going to break out to the upside. I'm going to get rid of this yellow line here. So yeah, this is looking like Bitcoin dominance is going to have a massive run up. The next level would be right here at the 52.5%, and this would obviously cause altcoins to bleed out in their Satoshi pairs, giving you an opportunity to scoop up altcoins even cheaper than they are now. If this does play out, of course, not financial advice. But this is screaming at me that this is going to break to the upside. This is the Bitcoin dominance chart. So this would mean that the money would flow into Bitcoin. And then after that, of course, it would flow to Ethereum, then to the large cap blue chips, and then we'll see everything start to pump again. Now, this is like a general guide. Don't take this verbatim. It doesn't exactly play out so simply, and everything has a different market cycle. Everything pumps at a different moment in time. So with that being said, stand firm in your investments. Have conviction. Don't spread yourself too thin. I talk about that a lot. You don't want to have 15 different altcoins and like $100 in each of them. Like, you're better off having two with like split your money in between two, and if one of them hits, even just one of them hits, you'll be very well off. So that's a little bit about altcoin season and where we are in terms of the market cycle. We need to be patient. Let's take a look at what's going on in chat. I think it's worse when a YouTuber is connected to an actual project and only shills that project, then says stuff like it's constant bull market while doing TA daily, cough cough, crypto capital ventures, lol. Yeah, Brendan, I don't know who that is. I haven't watched his channel, but look, people People are free to do what they want. I don't want to be, I'm never going to be that guy, okay? I keep it real. I spit straight facts here because the internet is the wild, wild west. I've been through a lot on my personal online journey. I've seen a lot of stuff that doesn't align with who I am. So that's why I only keep it real here, and I'm very adamant about that because I don't like shills. We got Hickmat saying, hi, mate. Thanks for the live. No problem, brother. Thank you for being here. We got Dre saying, let's go. Spread the crypto word. I still firmly believe BTC will hit 100K end of year. No doubt, bro. I mean, come on. Look at what's going on with quantitative easing, money printing, political unrest, etc., whatever. The fundamentals have not changed whatsoever. Bitcoin is the future. There's no denying that. So, Dre, I'm right on par with you right there. 15-minute on Bitcoin just past 99 MAC and need candle over 99 MAC. Talking about MACD. Beat, by the way, is going to 34,800, 35 end of today, I think. Yeah, that 35K level, that's a key level we need to break for sure, Frederick. We got Mr. G. Hey, man, how are you, bro? I'm doing great, my guy. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Let me know in chat. I'd like to know. Bitcoin Bull Trap. That said, other YouTuber, bro. I am still earning interest with farming/staking, doing really well, earning a small fortune ATM. Yeah, I mean, I've been putting out a lot of staking content. If you guys are holding crypto idle in your wallet, you're missing out on gains. Put them to use, get those staking rewards, compound your coins. At the end of the day, it's not about the dollar amount of your coins, it's how many units of account you have. You want to grow your units of account, and right now, you'd be earning like, if you have Polkadot, you're earning like 10%. I think it's 12% on Kraken. There's ways to be earning like 10% on your coins to constantly compound and grow your positions. So you should definitely be staking. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. G. Hope you're doing well, brother. Keep on growing that small fortune. You definitely deserve that small fortune. Brendan says, it's been 2 months. I moved my RSR into bigger market caps. Is there any traction with RSR? Their mainnet came out. Mainnet has not come out yet. They're still building down in Venezuela. Their app is at the top of the charts in the App Store. I personally believe RSR is going to have a very strong run as well. But it's one of those coins where you just kind of need to forget about it. It's not going to happen overnight. And that comes down to having the conviction, standing firm in your decision, and just letting it play out. And that can be very hard to do when we have these NFT coins like Axie Infinity pumping out of nowhere. You feel like you have FOMO, but patience gets rewarded, and it doesn't always play out, but when it does play out, it is definitely worth it. All right. Frederick saying, which altcoin do you believe in most? We're going to be getting into the altcoins in a little bit. That's a tough question to answer. I'm not too emotionally tied to any. Yeah, I mean, I have my picks, guys. I have my picks. We'll be going over those in just a little bit of time. So right now, what I want to take a look at is the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, because this is a great method to use when you want to buy your crypto. So basically, today we are at a 27. Anything under 25 is extreme fear. 25 plus is just fear. So we can take a look at the chart. And over here in 21st of July, when we were down at 29K, we were at a 10, which is extreme fear to the max. And whenever we have that, that is when we need, not financial advice, but that's when we need to be buying our coins. When everybody else is fearful, we need to be greedy. We want to swoop in there and get our hands on as much Satoshis and as much coins, tokens as humanly possible that we can obviously afford to lose. It's a time-old principle of investing. Be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. So this is something that I always do like to take a look at, the Fear and Greed Index. Another very good resource to use is on-chain analysis. The unrealized profit loss, this is essentially the Newpal chart. It shows us where people's kind of emotions are. So the small gray line over here is the Bitcoin price, but what we're tracking here in this chart is the relative unrealized profit loss. This is the red line here. So basically what we can see is that right now we are in the optimism / denial stage on the chart. Realistically, we want to be buying when we are in the capitulation part of the chart, which is down here. We did have that last back in March. But over here, we just dropped into the optimism denial stage. So we're going lower here. And this is a very important part, or important chart, I should say, because it's really spot on when you should be taking profit. So, yeah, so this was the top in 2017. This was the double top in 2013. So this chart pretty much gives you the top, and it can be used as a very strong reference on when to exactly take your profits to sell your coins back into stable coins and wait for the market to correct and get in lower prices. This chart is available for free. I'm going to post this in the chat so you guys have all access to it. I definitely recommend to just bookmark it, because this chart literally just, if you just follow this, it's so easy. When we're low in the chart, we want to be buying. When we're high on the chart, we want to be selling. And as we can see up here at the market tops back in March, April, we were very close to the euphoria stage. We didn't quite hit euphoria. And as we can see, for all the previous market tops, we actually did cross into euphoria. And we didn't cross into euphoria this time around, which leads me to believe that, just along the lines of what I've been saying this entire time, this cycle is not over yet. We still have time. We still have the opportunity to make insane gains in cryptocurrency. Just like Secrets of Crypto was saying in his tweet in the beginning of this stream, trillions of dollars are going to be entering into the market. Right now, we have a market cap of $1.4 trillion. We can take a look at the total crypto market cap chart. Always good to keep our eyes on that. And we can see that we're currently down 46% from the high of a $2.58 trillion market cap. So we have a lot of room to grow from this chart right here. So I don't think we're anywhere near the cycle top, which is awesome. So always take a look at that at the relative unrealized profit loss chart. Let's see. I know Peter Thiel is backing it, but I'm not sure how heavily invested he is. He is invested in a bunch. Well, Brendan, we have to understand that Peter Thiel is a different caliber of investor than us. The dude's sitting on billions of dollars. I mean, he's a co-founder of PayPal, right? He's a billionaire. So he can be invested in RSR for 1% of his overall portfolio, and that can still be millions and millions of dollars. So he definitely doesn't have all of his eggs in one basket, but he is invested in the project nonetheless. He has his face and name on it. So that is kind of a stamp of approval. But yeah, I mean, when somebody endorses a project, it's one small metric that we do look at to make our decisions. Mr. G, sometimes I take my profits and buy metals like silver as a form of savings, not leaving my wealth in a banker's hands. Genius, right? Physical precious metals and cryptocurrency is the biggest hedge you can have against inflation and fiat money, which is theft. So, Mr. G, you're on the right track, my man. I have no idea who you are, but I really appreciate your input here in the stream. Precious metals, gold and silver, you can't go wrong with those. You can't go wrong with Bitcoin. Personally, I'm like all in on crypto, but I mean, you can't go wrong with precious metals. So thank you for sharing your investment strategy. We got Rigoberto saying Tel and VRA, some good alts. Much agreed, definitely. THETA ADA, also very solid. Yup. One and ZIL, also very solid. Empire, know any sites that stake Tel? No, I actually have never looked into Tel staking. Just flipping that on exchanges. Yep, no problem. We got Junk saying, sup guys, what's going on, Junk? Thank you for being here, bro. And we got 23 viewers right now and only 11 likes. Let's go ahead and smash that like button and get some hype in the chat. We are live. It is Sunday. Bitcoin is pumping. No reason not to like this stream. All right, Brendan, do you think he is involved in the project? It would be a great sign. I don't know how involved he is, but he's got his cash. He's got some, probably a few $1,000,000 in it, so can't be a bad thing at all. Moving on. So you guys already know we are very bullish on the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystems here at Crypto Empire. And right now, Karora is the first DEX on Polkadot's Kusama. So we did actually go into the Karora crowd loan, and as we can see right now, Karora is trading at $3.95. So I need to make an updated video showing you guys basically how to go ahead and claim your Karora and show you guys around the decentralized exchange and how to do some neat stuff on there. So be on the lookout for that video this upcoming week. But nonetheless, we need to understand that right now the market is extremely saturated with smart contract blockchains, and it's only going to be getting more saturated, which is why a few clear winners are going to stand out and stand the test of time. So there are a lot of smart contract chains, and then on top of that, there's even more decentralized exchanges. However, not all of them are created equally. Most of them are just forks of code from Uniswap or SushiSwap. Right? Most of them are just carbon copies. There's no real innovation. But Karora is a little bit different, guys. Karora is, I think, going to stand the test of time. I think Kusama is also going to be standing the test of time. Also Polkadot as well. So Karora, guys, tokens now live. We'll be taking a look in a video this upcoming week into that ecosystem. But yeah, we need to not forget that Polkadot and Kusama, right? That hype died down, but we can't forget that the fundamentals haven't changed here. With that being said, let's take a look at the charts of both Polkadot and Kusama so that we can have a better idea of basically how to play this. So we did make a lower low. We did test the $10 level that a lot of people did have their eyes on. So we can draw it like this. Oh no, what am I looking at? Yeah, over here. So we went ahead and tested this level down here at $10. So I personally, like if we look over here to the left, basically you could draw it up to this candle wick right here. This candle wick. And I really don't see this level breaking past $7. If we have any break past $7 in the future in the coming months, that is the ultimate signal. Not financial advice, but to go long on Polkadot. Right, we have the all-time high of $49.78. Right, we're at $13 right now. So just to the highs, that is about over a 3x, like a 3.5x. So nothing too crazy. Obviously, Polkadot's at the top of the leaderboard, sitting at number 9 in market cap with a $13.4 billion market cap. But, I mean, we've seen Dogecoin suck up billions and billions and billions of dollars in like a day. There's no reason why all these other projects can't do that when they really do take off and people realize how legit they actually are and how they are innovating and changing for the better. So Polkadot, guys, any retest of the level down here at like $11.50 and below, definitely look to scoop it up. So I mean, right now we're bouncing. Wrong way. So we can see we have some key levels. We got rejected at the 50% retracement, and if we look right here, this is clearly a key area at the golden pocket, right? This was previously a level of support, so expect $14-15 now to be used as a level of resistance. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a bounce from $15 and then a retest of a lower level, and that would be your entry if you guys did want to go ahead and take a long position in the shorter term. I like the 50% retracement at $12.64 for a shorter term opportunity. Longer term, we want to be buying down here at the $10, $11 demand level for Polkadot. And whoever asked me before what my favorite crypto was, Polkadot's up there for sure. So now Kusama, yeah, crazy what Kusama has done. Pumped up to $625. We are now at $181. So we're making lower lows on Kusama, but I mean, really, realistically, since June, we've been going sideways over here. We've been going sideways for like a month on Kusama. So if we look down here to the left, this wick does catch my eye. From wick to wick, that is $120 down to $86. This is your next buy zone. If we make a lower low past $140, $120 is your next level that you want to be adding your Kusama. And I always like to take a look at the overall bigger picture. If we zoom in out to a 3-day price chart, we can see, so we came all the way down here to the 78.6% retracement at $152. So fib is really just gives you a very clear indication of where price may be turning around in the future. And the next level is at $92 at 88.6, and that aligns with our level of demand over here. So this is what I'm looking to do to add Polkadot. Obviously, anywhere down here at $150, another test of this resistance from the fib level is a good entry as well. So that is Polkadot and Kusama. Let's see what chat is saying right now. Go Theta. Theta will win. Jeff, I agree with you. Theta, another very strong project. You can't go wrong with Theta if that is going to be one of your main picks, in my opinion. Not financial advice though, but THETA.TV. I need to start posting on Theta. I posted like one video on my Theta channel, THETA.TV channel. I really need to get active on there. Theta is going to be a powerhouse. It is going to change the game. It's going to change the content game for both creators and content watchers, subscribers, enthusiasts. So Theta, very strong project. Empire, thoughts on Quant? It's a very strong project. It's like an enterprise level smart contract blockchain. I haven't taken a totally deep dive into it. I've really just scratched the surface with my research, but I do know that it is a strong fundamental project, only available on KuCoin. So if you haven't created your KuCoin account yet, KuCoin has gems that other exchanges don't list for some reason. So definitely make your KuCoin account. But I like Quant, all right? I personally don't own any Quant at this moment in time. But with that being said, I like the project. I like what they are doing. We got Big Kima's value team. Keep grinding, bro. Dude, the grind never stops, my man. Once you start, you literally can never stop, and that goes with anything in life. All right, if you want to be successful as a crypto trader, let's actually talk about that for a second. Talk about being successful as a crypto trader, because I've actually been getting this question quite a bit. So I get the question a lot, Connor, should I start leverage trading crypto? Should I start day trading, etc.? And that is a question that has no one true answer, because that's up to the individual. Because you need to understand, if you're going to be day trading on leverage, that is a full-time job in it of itself, right? You need to be fully present, fully aware, fully there, ready to go as a day trader, especially when you're messing with leverage. It is a full-time job. So if you're already working a full-time job to support yourself, support your family, whatever your goals are at this moment in time, and you want to stop that stream of income to take on a riskier stream of income, which is leverage day trading, I would say no, don't do it. Be smart. Just play the dollar cost average game. Go all in on your altcoin picks. Have patience, because when they hit, you're going to have the gains that you wanted in the first place to day trade. And you need to understand that most day traders are at break even or in a loss. Obviously, especially as well if you account for taxation as well, right? Like 40% capital, short-term capital gains taxed, even more, even higher depending on your local jurisdiction. That would eat away at your profits, because it's one thing to make profit in your trading account, but there's no point if you're making profit and not taking it out and using that money in your life to improve your situation, to upgrade, to invest in your health, into your family, whatever you want to do, right? You need to take that money out of the market and use it for a reason. And what I'm trying to say basically is traders for the most part get chopped up and wrecked. The real true money is made from buying, holding, waiting for the parabolic pumps, then taking profits. Using that unrealized profit loss chart that I showed you, you have a good indication of when to take your profits. Because in the end, honestly, I've made most of my gains from just buying low and selling high with a lower time preference over a period of months. Right, that's how I caught my 100x with Matic, which was huge for me. Right, it changed a lot. It's awesome. So yeah, I bought it in November and waited like 6-7 months to sell. So yeah, you need to have a lower time preference. So that's a little bit about trading. It's not all it's cracked up to be, but nonetheless, if you do dedicate yourself and you do go all in as a day trader, you will have success and you will make those gains. But you have to realize, just like everything else in this life, a very small percentage of people are the successful ones at that. So if you want to be the outlier, you got to put in the work, you got to have the dedication, you got to be committed, and you got to make it happen yourself, right? I have a lot of resources. I'm a swing trader personally by craft, right? I had that higher time or lower time preference, and personally, I don't have the patience to be looking at the charts all day for hours until my eyes turn red. I value other things in life outside of cryptocurrency as well, right? Such as relationships, my health, and it's important to have a well-balanced approach to how you do approach investing. Don't let it consume your life, but nonetheless, you should definitely go all in, learn as much as possible, because this can change your life financially. It's done so for many people, including myself. Zach saying 20K incoming for Bitcoin. I don't know about that, Zach. I really don't know about that, but if it does happen, hey, let's just buy more, right? What else could we do? We won't be crying about it. We'll be happy. Lower prices, we always cheer that on. We got Chris DeLisa saying, what's up, brother? Can you check out XRP? Where do you see it going? Yeah, we can definitely check out XRP for sure. Let's take a look at that right now. Where is it? Here it is. So we've been sat at 59 cents forever. Let me get all these lines off the chart. So XRP on the daily price chart. So I mean, this is a W. This is good. This is a bullish sign. We didn't make a lower low. So this obviously all depends on the SEC case. If the SEC comes out and declares XRP as a non-security, this thing is going to take off. It's going to go parabolic, right? The XRP army is going to drive this thing insane. The FOMO will be off the charts. But until then, we're sat at the support level over here at 59.60 cents. So where do I see it going? Well, if we do have another breakdown in the market, our next obvious level, we could just use a line, would be down here at about 40 cents. Yeah, 40 cents is our next level. And then past that, we have this notorious level down here that, I mean, whenever I think about XRP, I just think at 23 cents because of how much time it has spent at 23 cents without moving over here. Like, I just remember checking the price every single day, 23 cents, 23 cents, 23 cents. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do have a market breakdown to see 23 cents again based off of previous price action. But in terms of where we're going in the future, let's take a look on the weekly. Okay, so let's pull out a chart where we have some data from the 2018 cycle. Bitstamp would have that. So yeah, all-time high over here at $3.31. So obviously, you guys already know the deal. Let's take a look at the retracements. So we use the 50% retracement at $1.70 as resistance this time around. And where do we go? Over here, right? We see these candle wicks upwards. Very easy technical analysis strategy. Look for these high candle wicks, draw your line there, and that's a good place to look for an entry or where price may be retracing to. So, I mean, we have a lot of work to do on XRP if we're going to be making new highs. But when this thing goes, like, look what happened over here in 2000. 2017, 2018. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks in a row, we went from 20 cents to $3.30. So in 1 month, it went parabolic. So that is how crypto works, right? This brings us back to this chart over here. With crypto, let me make sure I switch my camera. Yeah, switch my camera back. So with crypto, we wait for months on end for nothing to happen. It's boring. People are saying we're going to 20,000, 15,000. Bitcoin's going to zero. We hear this constant chatter for 9 months out of the year. And then the 1, 2, or 3 months out of the year when things are going parabolic, this is where the money is made. We make, or actually no, the money is made when everybody's talking bad about crypto, but like, because the money is made on the buy. Just like real estate investing, if you're not going to get the good price for the house, you're not going to be able to make money on the flip. So we need to buy low and sell high. So things go parabolic in a very short period of time. So you wait for months, you wait for years, and then in like you have a 1, 2, 3 month window to cash out on your gains. So always keep that in the back of your mind. Prices don't stay at the top for a very long amount of time. You have a short window to take your profit. So if you haven't learned that lesson yet, or if you're new to the market, you just got in the past few weeks to months, understand you have a very short amount of time at the top to take your profits. Will this change in the future with crypto, with the market being more mature and people approaching the market differently? Well, only time will tell, but based off of the previous data, which is all we have to use, we know that price spends a very small fraction of time at the top, and that's when we have to sell. Now, talking about where XRP might go, it's definitely going to break this all-time high eventually, right? Like the SEC can't keep on saying it's a security, I don't think, personally. So the first main level would be the 0.618 extension level. That's at $5.28. So $5 XRP, 100% possible. We have the 2 extension at $9.70. But yeah, the $5.28 level is like my kind of super bullish price target. Now in terms of like shorter term entries or entries for your bag, if you want to really pack a bag of XRP, which like I'm not a fan of the fundamentals of XRP at all. It's the banker coin. Like I could care less about that. I'm all about decentralization and the power back to the people. And XRP is literally the straight opposite of that, like the exact opposite of freedom. So the fundamentals are horrible, but with that being said, we can make gains off of trading it. And with that being said, I mean, this is one big demand zone down here that we're currently in. Again, if we drop lower, 23 cents is your next entry for XRP. So don't overcomplicate it. We can put some fib lines on the chart as well. Obviously, they're going to line up with these demand levels down here, 78.6, and we have the 88.6 over here at 36 cents. So that's what I'm thinking about XRP. Hope that answered your questions, Chris. Thoughts on ICP? Very shady what they did. They had a Silicon Valley essentially pre-sale. They all dumped their tokens at like $350 and it crashed. Retail got wrecked. So yeah, that's my thoughts on ICP. There's so much competition with the smart contract chains. ICP doesn't exactly stand out to me. And it was really shady how they had their token launch. People in the ICO that put their funds in back in 2018 couldn't even sell. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. So it was super sketchy. I have a decent bag of THETA. It's been on a tear. Yeah, THETA is a beast. No doubt about that. Yeah, watch Connor's video on KuCoin. It definitely helped me understand it a lot more. Much appreciated. Chris, I'm happy to help, my man. I'm glad that you were getting value from my content. And we're only going to be adding to the database because we are all about having the individual take responsibility for themselves, to be their own bank, to have the education to make the empowered decisions and put yourself in a better place financially. That is the Crypto Empire ethos. I want to give you the power to make the smart decisions and play from a position of strength. So Chris, I'm glad to hear that you found that useful. What do I think about the XRP and the lawsuit? It's a joke. XRP will probably win in the end and we'll see that parabolic pump. Polkadot is greater than ADA. I agree. Definitely. Great job, great content. Total Body Shine, thank you. I appreciate your support. Has the old CEO stopped dumping XRP yet? He was offloading millions daily. Put me off, to be honest. Also, could be why it feels suppressed and didn't hit an all-time high this bull run. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure about the old CEO. I did hear about that as well. Look, like, it's a centralized project. It's Ripple Labs is a company, and they created XRP. Like they held like half. Let's take a look at XRP for a second. It's laughable how anybody can really like the fundamentals of this project. So max supply, 100 billion tokens. Like the team took half of that, and the one dude was just dumping on the market. So yeah, that put me off too, right? That's why I say the fundamentals of XRP are complete trash, because they are. There's no skipping around the bush here. It's trash. So yeah, well, maybe that's why people caught on to the fact that they were getting dumped on. But nonetheless, there's millions of people out there that love XRP and will like fight to the death to defend this coin. So you always have to look at the community. That's another indicator that we use when we look to invest in a project and do our research. How is the community around the coin? And XRP has like one of the most die-hard communities out there. So yeah, I mean the CEO could dump his entire billion-dollar bag and the community would still love him. It's crazy. What's going on? Chris, thanks Connor, appreciate you, man. No problem, bro. Thanks for your support. Your thoughts on Trias, Jan? I haven't really looked into Trias too much. I know it's only on KuCoin. Let's take a look at the chart. Take a look at the Tether chart. So, wow, look at this. Down 88% from this moment in time. Looks like it went down 90%. Yeah, it went down 90%. So this thing got dumped. Newer project, so I mean there was probably some pre-sale. That's probably why it crashed so hard with a newer project. From a pre-sale, we have people that bought in the seed round, and the seed round basically you get it lower than the price that it launches at. So from the second that the token launches, the people in the seed round are in profit. So what happens? We have price, like the seed investors hold out, they hold on to their bags, price pumps, and all the seed investors start to sell. It looks like the bulk of the buying and selling at the top was over here at around $20 to $25. So this is most likely where the pre-sale investors dumped. The buying pressure got completely exhausted from all of that pre-sale dumping. Now we're back here at $3. So this is at the bottom. Not the exact bottom. We could definitely go lower still. Let me draw a line here. So no surprise, right? Whenever I see a big candle wick up like this after a token first launches, that's always an area to note. So yeah, we could definitely go down to this $1.50 level for Trias if we see another market correction. But we had a very strong bounce. And where do we have the strong bounce? Right in a level of demand. We have a rally, base, strong rally, demand zone, move up. So Trias, if you want to build your bag with this project, I'm not too sure about the fundamentals of it. But if you want to build your bag, you're down 90% from the high. So yeah, it's a good opportunity. But again, we could definitely go lower. We have room to go down lower for sure. Sub $1. So Jan, be careful with Trias. Don't know too much about it, but yeah, the chart, super low volume. Let's take a look at the market cap of this thing. I think it's a microcap. Yeah, number 670 in market cap. Wow, we've been going for 54 minutes already. I feel like I haven't even covered what I wanted to cover yet. Market cap $18 million. So $18 million is not a lot of money. It doesn't take much to move this thing. So this is like you're playing high risk, high reward here. Which brings me into another kind of topic that I want to talk about for a second while I have my 30 viewers right here in stream. Let's talk about this for a second with the microcaps. So Personally speaking, I'm a young guy, right? I'm in my 20s. I can take on more risk than somebody in their 30s that has dependents, has children, has obligations, right? Right now I'm working towards my goal of owning my own property, and that's what I'm working for right now. So with that being said, I'm young. I could take on extreme risk. So if you're not where you want to be right now, know that you most likely need to take more risk. If you're watching this channel, you probably are into investing, trading, entrepreneurship to a degree, to an extent, maybe not entrepreneurship, more just the investing side of things. But more risk equals more reward. If you are young, you can afford to take massive risk. So if you're not where you want to be right now, take on more risk, not financial advice. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit. That's a rule of life. It's a fundamental rule of the universe. Have some skin in the game, throw yourself in the fire, and let it rip. Stop thinking and start doing. Take on the risk, because if it hits, your life will change forever for the better. So a little bit of off-topic rant right there, but very important nonetheless. Take on more risk if you're not where you want to be, especially if you are young and you don't have a lot of obligations. Now, you're watching this right now from wherever you are in the world. I have no idea who you are, no idea what your situation is. So be smart, right? This is me speaking. I'm young, I could take on risk. I don't know if you can. So obviously judge your own situation. But just know if you're not where you want to be yet financially, this market will provide you that opportunity, but you have to take on that extreme risk. And in some cases, that means messing with some microcap altcoins and having a go at it. So, yeah. Let's see. Which has the edge, Zilla or One? So Dre, I was asked this question in Discord this morning. It's a good question. My bias is Zilliqa. Reason being, I have been an investor in Zilliqa. I have a personal bias in a way. I've been in it since 2018. It's made me a lot of gains. And they are the original sharding blockchain. They have a very strong team out of Singapore. They have some working partnerships with the Singaporean government, with some major football, soccer teams, soccer brands. In the NFT space, they're doing a lot. Now, Harmony One, you can't knock the project either. Very strong. If you take a look at the market cap, let's take a look real quick. We'll compare these really quickly. So, Harmony One, rank number 92 in market cap, 7 cents. Zilliqa, number 85 in market cap, 7.2 cents. So this has $888 million market cap. This is a $731 market cap. So this Zilliqa has about $150 million more in market cap, but they're doing pretty much the same exact thing. They're both sharding smart contract chains, built to scale, built to work for the enterprise levels. So they're very similar. So pick your poison. They both had pretty similar runs up, although Harmony was more slept on. So it was less than 1 cent earlier this year, and it pumped to like 22 cents. So more gains were made with Harmony. But if I had to pick one, I would pick Zilliqa. It's my bias. What do you think about Luna? Luna is one of my favorite alts. Me too. I'm very bullish on Luna. It's also one of my favorite alts. I really like the project, which is why I've been creating a lot of content around Luna recently. A quick Google search of dumping XRP on Google says Jed McCaleb is still at it dumping. Sorry, a FUD. My ears are always open. Now, Junk, I really appreciate that. You doing that research for us. Look, I don't trust that. I say it all the time. XRP is mentioned. It's trash fundamentally. Like, the team Ripple Labs holds over half the tokens. They can just sell and cash out billions of dollars. Like, the XRP army doesn't just overlooks that every single time. So yeah, I'm right on par with you, Junk. Don't apologize for stating the truth. Never apologize for stating the truth. That's a fact. What is the best platform for crypto day trading? Binance or FTX, really, I would have to say. Interesting stuff, duly noted. No problem. Great stream. Thanks, Connor. No problem, guys. What's the best platform? Just answer that one. Binance or KuCoin. I want all the biscuits. Yeah, everybody should want the biscuits. That's why we're here. Put your skin in the game. Go get those biscuits. They're waiting for you to grab them. Nobody's going to hand you anything. You need to go grab the biscuits. So Rigoberto, you already know, brother. Well, Sped, speaking of altcoins, what's your thoughts on BitTorrent, BTT? Yeah, I haven't really been looking at BTT. Let's take a look at that, actually. I like BTT. Honestly, I use BitTorrent a lot to download whatever I want, right? It's great. Open source file sharing. So super bullish on that, right? It's freedom, how the internet should be. But with price taking a beating, 0.022, let's take a look at the BTT chart. So I'm still holding I'm a bag holder right now, I'll be honest with you guys, of BitTorrent. I bought pretty high up here, and I'm still holding the bag. Should really just buy more. That's all we can really do. So we're here at the first flag breakout that took place in March. So this was actually when I made my first video about BTT on the channel. Was right here at these levels, and now we're all the way back to where we started. So my thoughts about BTT: you have the opportunity to buy very low. It's going to have, obviously nothing is set in stone. I'm just kind of forecasting my opinion here. It's down 80% right now, but it's going to have another one of these monumental parabolic runs. But you're not going to know when that does come. So if you like the project, I would just recommend to continue to build the bag. But yeah, I like BTT as a project. Obviously, BTT is the currency that you use for BitTorrent. You can pay for more memory. You can pay for faster downloads when you're downloading proxies, etc. So it has a real-world use case. And you got Justin Sun behind it as well. Justin Sun, the master marketer behind Tron. Regardless of what you think of the guy, he's got a lot of money to play with, and he knows what's going on. He's not stupid, so can't overlook that. But yeah, BTT solid. Okay, we've been going for over an hour already, guys. Honestly, the time just really slipped by me today. We were just cruising through the stream. So I'm going to take on these last questions and then go over some closing thoughts. TLM, Kosi, I've never heard of TLM. Need to look into that one. And Jan saying, what do you think is a good price to load up more VRA? So Jan, I got you. Let's take a look at the VRA chart really quick. Versus USDT. So we're less than a penny, which is great. We broke this level, so let's get rid of that. Let's look at this demand level over here. 0.0082 cents. So this is your level that you want to be loading up VRA in, Jan. You can draw this demand zone. I drew it from wick to wick. From 0.00842 cents to 0.0061 cents. That is where you want to be looking to add more VRA. This is the closest demand level order block that price is respecting. So yeah, 0.8 cents to 0.6 cents. So I mean, I did want to cover like the NFT coins that are going nuts right now. So My Neighbor Alice, basically what this is, it's like a game that got the idea from Minecraft. It's like a role-playing game, open world. You can go, you can build your plot of land, you can do your farming. It reminds me very much of Minecraft. They drew the inspiration from Minecraft. But basically Alice, the token, is the currency and the governance token of the whole game. Now this game isn't actually launching until January of 2022. So all this price action right now is based off of speculation. But with that being said, the price action is pretty crazy. This thing has an all-time high of $40. And right now it's sitting at about $11. So right now NFTs are going crazy. So yeah, guys, I don't play video games anymore. I don't have time to do that. But there's a lot of people out there that love video games, and blockchain gaming is going to be huge, like absolutely huge. So we have Axie as well, we got Alice, a few other ones, we have Sand, obviously Decentraland, Mana. So do your own research on these NFT projects. Alice game isn't launching until January 2022, but you can still trade the asset. Price action going crazy. There's lots of opportunities. Before we end the stream, let's look at the chart for Alice, because this thing's in an uptrend. And if you want to trade an uptrend, what do? You look for demand zones and you go long in demand. So we'll just drop this down to a 15-minute. So without overcomplicating things, I'm just going to draw demand levels on the chart. Basically, I'm just looking for bottoms. Take this out to a 4-hour, and we can see that we did a pretty good job of picking demand zones, just looking for bottoms like that. So now what I would do is I would take the fib. Now this is just a general overview. I mean, my intraday trading strategy is kind of more detailed than this, but this is just giving you a good glimpse. So notice how the levels that I picked all line up with fib levels. So $9.42 would be a good entry for a long. Then we have $7.36 right here at the golden pocket, right in the demand zone. Looks like another great spot to take a long. And then we also have down here $5.89, which is the 78.6 retracement. So play these levels if you want to trade Alice. We're in a heavy uptrend right now. However, we need to be careful. Let's take a look. And I mean, yeah, this we're at some pretty key resistance levels. So yeah, I would be looking in these zones outlined to continue to ride this train higher. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this stream up right now. I want to thank every single one of you for joining me on this Sunday, wherever you are in the world. I really do appreciate your support, appreciate you tapping into the Crypto Empire community, the Crypto Empire family. This is, of course, where we dominate the crypto markets. So if you aren't already subscribed to Crypto Empire, definitely subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Instagram at Crypto Empire CO. Right, I'm pretty much just posting all of my YouTube content on Instagram as well. I'm also going to be making content directly for Instagram because we got to build the brand up and get people aware. So go ahead, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, join the free Telegram group. The link is down in the description below. And if you want to take your trading and your crypto game to the next level, we do offer the premium Discord group. Link is down in the description below. The only place where you'll be able to get access is on my website. So do not fall for any scammers or impersonators out there. But with that being said, I really appreciate every single one of you guys for joining me here today. Have a great day. Go out in the world, do great things, live your truth, and I will see all of you this upcoming week